Hi, this is Joe the Critic again. Remember, I love movies, and I want to show you a new website here that I found that's offering a great thing, which is 1 year free subscription. I'm going to tell you how to get in there, but let me show you, before we get in there, let me tell you a little bit more about the website here. EXHIBEFLIX.com presents cult movies, classics, independent, etc. And, for example, in the section here, you'll see the weekly movies they present. You can even access each particular profile when you click on the icon here to watch a trailer, etc. I'll gotta get into that in a moment, but let me keep on going down. There's also the movie of the day. And also within the homepage here, you'll find different interesting sections. For example, forgotten movies. You can find the profile of the month, where you'll find a Sergio Leone profile, because this time they're actually doing a honor to him. You can also find featured film festival, in this particular case San Diego International Film Festival, and also previews of upcoming things for the following month, for example. But also within the homepage here, you'll find some of the other sections here. For example, you can find how EXHIBE FLIX works. You have a very nice section with facts, where you can go into each particular section and it'll tell you answers to many of your questions, for example. There's terms and conditions. And many of these buttons that you see here, of course, they're up here. There's a way of accessing here the all movies section, where you have more profiles, etc. Within the all movies, you can find the genres that they present: comedy, biography, drama, etc. There's also the most popular movies that the system provides for you, the recently added movies, and also the on-demand section with more independent new releases that are coming out. Also, there's the section here where you can find, for example, actually let me go here, you can find the coming soon theatrical releases, all with its own high definition trailer. As you can see, there's the different movies. You can either play the trailer and make it bigger if you want, like I said, in high definition. And a cool thing is that they have a good deal for tickets. So when you go to in theaters now, and you can watch the trailer as well, you can go to Showtime and Tickets and go to Atom Films to get some movie deals. There's also the section where you can find the news, daybook news, where they'll have information not only from maybe some of the Hollywood movies coming out, but also information that's interesting to anybody who's into independent film. So like I said, there's news. And also down here you'll find reviews for other movies, where you can see some of the people who are part of the system who are placing their own reviews. So I'm going to talk to you about that in a moment, which is the social media part of it. But for example, one way to get into the website is you go into this section that says student, and you go into film school program. And here is where you fill out your information. You fill out your profile, you fill out your information, choose your username, etc. Agree to everything. And then what's going to happen is it's going to send you an email to your account. When you're in your account, you'll have to click on the link that you're sent so that you can go back into the account and log in with the username and the password that you chose. So now that I'm subscribed and I'm going back into the system, then now I can enjoy the movies and the rest of the information. For example, I want to check out, for example, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Now not only can I watch the trailer, but I also can enjoy the movie. A very nice thing with the movies too, and the profiles, is I can share on social media I can go into Facebook and share the profile. I can share into Twitter, Pinterest. I can also like the movie. I can add it to my wish list, and I can write a review. Within here, I can also have access to the director and actor database. For example, I want to see about Clint Eastwood. I am gonna get some of the bio, some of the history of Clint Eastwood, and also what movies I have in my in the EXHIBE FLIX system from EXHIBE FLIX. And there you go. And again, there will be reviews from people talking about it, and also the system suggesting to me what other movies I would want to watch. Now, like I commented, I'm inside the system, so I have my profile here. And the profile, which is of course something I can customize however I want, is going to show the people I'm following. It's going to show the people that are following me. My profile is going to show me the movies that I stopped watching and I want to continue watching. The system's going to suggest movies for me to discover. I can also go back to my wish list, which is the movies that I wanted to see and that I didn't have a chance to see yesterday, for example. It's going to show me the movies I liked, and it's going to show me my history of reviews. Now, for example, a real cool thing here, I have the section where I can have more information about my profile, my settings, my account, but I have access to the member directory, are part of the system. And let's say, for example, I want to choose here, I want to see Mary Cohen. I can see her profile. In fact, there's 4 ways to communicate with her. I can send her a direct email. I can send a message to this button. I can also I can instant message with her, and here you go, for example. I can also take a look at who's following her and who are her followers. And let me show you something else. For example, if let's say I'm in my profile here, another way to contact people is, for example, when I go into my history of messages. I can see my history of messages, and for example, I see Jose here. Okay, I'll go, let me see here a second. So into my history of messages here, I can, let's say I want to communicate with Jose again. So for example, let me go back. I have here, I want to give Jose a quick reply. Here we go. And I send a message. For example, a really cool thing is, let's say I'm watching a movie and Jose and I got together to watch Ben-Hur. We can communicate at the same time as we're watching the movie and talk about the director or talk about the scenes we like at the same time as we're watching the movie. And here you go. Now, for example, another cool thing here. Let me go back into my member directory. For example, let me show you something here. For example, let's see. Let me show you something that's really cool here in the member directory. For example, I go into the section and I want to find somebody I know in particular. So I'm going to type Kevin's name. So I go into the search section for the member directory and I type Kevin here. Oh, there's Kevin McGregor. And I can go directly into his profile. And again, he designed his profile, put on his photograph. I can see that he's from the US, and I can again do the same thing. I can watch his Facebook, I can instant message, I can see his followers, I can follow him as well. So neat things, nice things you can do with EXHIBE FLIX. Watch movies, share it with other film lovers, have your profile, share it, meet other people. So, and what else can you ask for if you're gonna have all of these for 1 year for free? And I tell you how to do it. So this is Joe the Critic. Thanks very much. Catch us next time. Thank you.